Yeah, so that just happened. Hey there, what's up everybody? My name is King Z, and welcome back to the Empire. If this is your first time here, I hope you guys enjoy your stay and you check out the rest of the series because we're only on episode 5. You haven't missed much, so if you want to check out the rest of it, you don't have too much to catch up on to see all this awesome world building that we have been doing so far. For all of you guys that have been around for the last couple episodes and been seeing the progress around here, I really appreciate it. And no, that was no mistake. That was no false clip of me randomly, totally by accident, finding a end portal on episode, right in between episode 4 and 5. I was actually looking for a skelly spawner, didn't find one, but we found ourselves an end portal, so not too bad, I would say. And hopefully in that dungeon area, there's actually a skelly spawner somewhere. I've actually had like a lot of good luck with dungeons in the past, and I found skelly spawners in there. If we find one, I'm really hoping we do. We have a zombie spawner if all else fails for an XP farm, and then obviously with the end portal means eventual dragon fight and ender, which is gonna be really nice. So today's episode is going to consist of two things. We're definitely going on a little bit of a dungeon raid because why not? We stumbled upon an end portal, so there's a dungeon around there. We might as well tackle that and see what's in there because it's just too good of an opportunity to pass up for an episode. And then number 2, between this episode and the last, not only did we find an end portal, but I got a second account for Minecraft, and we now have the ability to do a third-person time-lapse. I'm not totally sure how well it's going to work. I have to run 2 instances of Minecraft on one CPU, one computer. And my computer is not the greatest. It's not the worst, but it's not the greatest computer. And running 2 instances of Minecraft while trying to record one, I'm thinking it's just one. It might try to be like recording both at the same time, which would be really ridiculous, but I'm hoping it just like it screen captures just the one, and that's my only problem. So I'm going to be doing a little bit of testing before we do that, but I do have a third-person time-lapse plan for today, so I hope you guys are excited to finally see me build in third-person mode, because the last episode we tried to do a little bit of a first-person time-lapse, and it was kind of weird, maybe kind of a little bit jarring, and hopefully this kind of takes the place of that so we don't have to do that anymore. But I've been doing a lot of off-camera work, trying to prepare for this build here. You can see I got the pathway leading out here. I have taken down this entire forest over here. I will be replanting some trees and stuff like that, but my idea to have over here is going to be sort of a pasture for the cows and the sheep and maybe some chickens and pigs as well. But I'm going to have like a bit of a pasture over here, so I got some base blocks that I've set up for some terraforming plans. You can kind of get a better look of what I'm going for once we get up here. So I'm going to have this first layer from the road kind of dip down one, just so it gives a little bit of a separation from the pathway we have here. We'll have a little bit of a bridge over here leading to somewhere else. I'm not totally sure where yet, but I think it'll be kind of cool to have a little bridge over the river. We'll have this kind of stretching over the top of this area, slowly, gradually building up, so kind of a little bit of a rolling hills effect here. We can see the cattle up here, maybe some trees. And my idea is to cover up this side of the river. So we'll have maybe a little bit of an underground river down here. So there is a water source that leads out into the ocean. I mean, it doesn't go all the way to the ocean, but eventually we'll make it that way. And then this will be kind of covered. There'll be a hill connecting this, obviously, like right around here. And there'll be a tree line, like a forest line right here. And I'm thinking that'll be kind of like almost like a natural barrier for the farm animals. And I'm thinking I could have a few trees in front and then a few trees in back. And then I can place fences a little bit further back in the tree line so that the animals actually can't run away. So if we ever need to wrangle them back, they should just be somewhere there in the tree line. Eventually I'll be bringing this hillside down a little bit further. And over here, we've been working on this other custom hillside, and I'm thinking about having like a huge cave entrance here, but I'm thinking maybe a smaller cave entrance will be a little bit better, a little bit smarter, seeing as how it's supposed to be a secret cave. And then I'm gonna have this hillside come basically all the way out here and around this area, kind of like slowly, gradually sloping into this area. And then again, we'll have another tree line around here, maybe another pathway to get up around here. So tons of ideas, nothing set in stone just yet, just a bunch of ideas in my head to hopefully have pan out for us. Like, I mean, I think the rest of it's kind of turned out fairly well, so I'm kind of just trusting myself. Hopefully you guys trust me to make something cool as well. So but I think it's gonna be awesome. So we're gonna be doing a lot of terraforming in this time lapse, and then also a barn build, which is gonna be really fun. I already have an idea of what I want to do for the barn, so it's gonna be, I think it's gonna be a good time for this episode. If you guys like building and you like seeing like third-person time lapses of builds, then hopefully you guys will enjoy this. Hopefully the recording is not totally crap. If it is, I think we're just gonna kind of suffer with it until the replay mod comes out, because I really want to show you guys time lapses of me building. And if this is the only way I can do it and it's like slightly lower quality, I think it's just like a little bit fuzzy when I've been trying to do it in the past. I'm hoping maybe I can fix it right before I do this, but let's go ahead and let's get ready to go to the dungeon area and see if we can't find ourselves an end portal room and see how many eyes of ender we need to make to open that bad boy up. All right, so here we are. Let's go ahead and dig down here and see if we can't do a little bit of dungeon raiding. So this is exactly where I was. I actually found it over on this side. I originally came this way and I saw this. I might have done a little bit of exploring after I showed that clip, but nothing inside the dungeon. Can definitely hear some zombies. Can definitely hear some bad guys down there. So let's go ahead and let's make our way down. Oh, we got some bad guys right there. Oh, hey guy. Oh no. Oh no. Alright, so like I said, I'm not a PvPer, so this is gonna be pretty hard for some of you to watch, but it's alright. We'll get through it. Jeez, there's gotta be a skelly spawn around here. There's like at least something, right? There's too many skellies to be around here to not have a skelly spawner. Maybe I'm just being hopeful. Seriously though. I'm assuming that everything we need is actually up there because we were so close to it beforehand. So let's go back up. Let's check down first. I'm really just looking for a skelly spawner, which would be real. Okay. Nothing here. Hey guy. Please don't blow us up. I'm a torch spammer as well, so... Oh, there we go. There is the portal room. Awesome. So we found it already. Let's get rid of this thing. I don't know anybody that keeps those. Oh, wow. We got one eye of ender, so that's a great start. At least we know we're not going to the end anytime soon. Let's see what we got in the chest. Some basic gear there. We could use that eventually. Let's get rid of this. Let's go explore a little bit more. See if there's not something else we can find. There's another chest here which we can check out. Some more iron. I can always do with some more iron. Let's get rid of this as well. I'm thinking about turning this area in here into like a, or maybe I can just do it right outside here. So we can do a portal right on this wall. So let's get this set up real quick. So we'll do a small portal right here. Yeah, let's just do like a little 3 high, 2 wide portal. Do cobblestone. We'll do brick there and there and there. So we'll have a nice little portal right here. We're not going to go in there just because I want to set up the coordinates. So let's check out and see what our coordinates are. I'll mark these down. Apparently I got multiple screenshots of where we'd need to be. So we got an awesome little portal room here. Let's actually light this thing up too, so no baddies spawn in here the next time we come back. Let's go exploring a little bit more and see if we can't find something else. Okay, so that was the door that I was originally going to go through. So there wasn't a whole lot to this dungeon, it looks like, which is kind of disappointing. I was really hoping for a skelly spawner somewhere around here, but maybe we can find something else. Maybe there's something hidden. Maybe this way. Nope, a dead end. Yeah, this thing is extremely small for like a dungeon. I don't think I've ever seen a dungeon this small before. So far, that was like a super big letdown for a dungeon. Like super small, not a whole lot of treasure. It's kind of a wah wah wah. So we'll see what else we can find here. Maybe we'll find something good. Maybe we'll find a spawner. I'm gonna do a little bit more searching. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do a little bit more searching, and then if I find anything cool, I'll bring you guys back in. Look, it just circles around. Lame, but yeah, I'll do a little bit more searching, see if I can't find anything cool, and I'll bring you guys back in if I do find something cool. Okay, I've been hearing this skeleton forever, and there's a door actually hidden here. He doesn't see me yet, so let's just take him out. See where this leads, because this is kind of promising. We didn't have this in our initial little look around, so this is cool. And ooh, we got ourselves a large book area. Let's go ahead and just take all these books with us, because I'll use these for decorations later on. And I think there's supposed to be chests in these areas. Still kind of disappointing. We have not found a single real good item. And I guess there's no chests in these anymore? Or we just got unlucky, we didn't get a spawn. Oh, there's a chest right here. Is there any more? No, we got unlucky, we only got one. Let's go back over to the portal area. So the portal room is actually right through here. Put a chest down here. We can store all of our junk because we'll be coming back here many times. Lucky find though, at least that skeleton was in there to kind of tell us that there was another area here. So if I hear any more creatures down here, I'm thinking maybe some of this is kind of like hidden away is my idea, because I can't see anything. So I might just start breaking down walls. So it's not too bad. I mean, we have an end portal. The dungeon's kind of lame, so we'll steal the books and kind of just not even talk about this ever again in the series. Like I said, I'm gonna keep looking around, breaking some walls down, and hopefully find something. Because like I said, I usually find skelly spawners in these areas, and there was a lot of skeletons here, so it kind of makes me feel like maybe there's more of the dungeon hidden from me, especially since we found that doorway kind of hidden. I'm gonna start like tearing down this entire dungeon so I can find a skelly spawner, because I really need one. I don't really need all these books, but I'm going to take them anyways. So I was wandering around over there looking for some more stuff, breaking out some stuff over here as well, over that direction. And I was like, I heard a zombie when I was coming back over here. I was about to give up, but I dug down in here, killed me a little zombie. But this leads down to a nice little cave system, so maybe this will lead somewhere cool. I don't know. I'll bring you guys... I hear some spiders. Ooh, skellies. Skellies are always good news. Alright, so we need some torches down here. I'm hoping not to die. Okay, this is a lot bigger cave than I was thinking this would be. Okay, this is very open. I don't want to be around here too often, too long. Okay, we got some zombies. Some zombros this way. Hopefully that's good news. Maybe we find... Oh, maybe there's a zombie spawner over here too. Oh! Didn't need that shovel. He was trying to dig me a grave, maybe? Okay, there's definitely gotta be a zombie spawn over here. I mean, zombies spawn pretty often, I guess, around this area, so it's not too crazy to have a whole bunch of zombies, but I mean, that's a lot of zombies. Got ourselves a spider down here, and he hasn't seen us yet. Let's just murder him behind his back. Should have brought my... Jeez. Can a guy just do a little bit of exploring in peace? Okay, this is... We're running out of torches, so I'm going to kind of use these sparingly right now. Okay, there's nothing down this way. Hopefully you guys can see. I've got the brightness all the way up, so it should be relatively easy for you guys to see. There's nothing that way. There's definitely something this way, right? Dang, there's so many zombies coming from over here. This is a huge ravine. Spiders that way. Let's go back down here. We're not really prepared for any huge battles like that. Oh, this is a bad spot to be. Okay, let's go this way. Maybe there's something over here. Oh wow, it got dark. It got very dark. Okay, this leads to another very large looking ravine. Let's get rid of that skelly up there. Okay, there's this stupid right there. Alright, so this just led to a very large ravine. Got him. I gotta remember to eat. I don't really feel like dying down here because I have no clue where I'm at. Ooh, oh! See, more than one skelly is sometimes good news for us, because that means possibility of a spawner. Oh, you dastardly little demon. Alright, so we got him. There's a light down here. And another skelly. Oh wow, we just blasted him out of the water. So far, nothing too crazy down here, except for the fact that we are completely out of torches. Let's head back this way. We got a... It's a skelly spawner. It's a skelly spawner. It's a skelly spawner. Ooh, we found a skelly spawner. Okay, why is there no mossy cobble? This is very, okay, so this is kind of good and bad at the same time, because we... Great, because we have a skeleton spawner now. Bad, because we have no torches. Please, where's my torch? Please have torches. Please have torches. Oh my goodness. Okay, run. Guy, come on, leave me alone for just 2 seconds while I think. Okay, so dungeon was a letdown, but the cave system that we found is not a letdown. There's so much down here to explore. which I'll probably do off camera. Do I have anything to make anything? I don't. I have some cool little bows here, unbreaking. Let me dig up. Let me dig up from here, and we are gonna see if I can't bring some torches back. I was vastly underprepared for this. All right, so I ran home, grabbed some torches, and the skelly spawner is right here. So it's actually super close to our end portal area, even though I was running around a cave forever. So we'll probably leave this one here just for now so I can find a... We'll probably put another portal over here as well. I'm hoping it's not so close that it'll affect things, but we have torches. Let's put these in my hotbar, my offhand. That way we can disable this skeleton spawner for the moment, for the time being, so we can get in here and actually do some work. So let's go ahead and torch up this area so we don't have any spawns over here. Oh, I forgot to bring my arrows. No, we have to hand battle. Ooh, that was a big old blast. I think I got blast protection on me. Zombie, what are you doing? Go in here and light this up real quick. I don't want any skeletons spawning in here, please. Not yet. So this is super successful right now. We found ourselves a skeleton spawner, the exact thing we were looking for. Not an enchanted. Hey. Oh, hey. This is not a house party. Please, please leave me alone. All right, now. Hey. Now that most of the area is kind of torched up, we don't have to worry about too many spawns around here, which is going to be nice. Eventually we'll head back down that way. Like I said, there's so much to this cave system that we still have left to explore, which is really nice. There's a massive ravine over there. I think it's a double ravine actually. But we have ourselves a skelly spawner, and super close. There's actually a little open area here. I'm not really sure what the current skeleton XP farms look like, but what do we get? Frostwalker? That's not really a great book, but that's not what we came for. We came for this thing. This is amazing. So now we have a XP farm that we're going to be building probably next episode. We're going to get the time lapse that we're going to do today, and then next episode I'm thinking we're going to have to do a skeleton spawner so that we have some repaired tools a lot quicker, and I can start getting to more elaborate projects, bigger terraforming projects as well, because this thing is going to help us so much, at least until we get into the end and we can create ourselves an ender, which by then we won't need any of these things, and they'll just be more so for bone blocks. Again, I like to build with bone blocks, so it's also a plus for that. Yeah, so we found this thing. I'm gonna go ahead and take all the stuff that we've got. I took some stuff back to the house already, but I'm gonna take the stuff that we have here back to the house, and I'm gonna get some materials going so we can start the time lapse. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this little dungeon raid, even though that was like the smallest dungeon I've ever seen in my life, but it did lead us to this area here. So we have ourselves a really awesome cave to explore, probably in later episodes. I'll probably leave this cave unexplored until probably quite a while. I'm probably going to work on the skeleton spawner, like I said, next episode, but I'll leave this open to explore with you guys. If you guys enjoyed this small little caving session and you want to see more, I'll leave this whole cave system here to explore with you guys in another episode. But I'm going to go ahead and head back to the house, like I said, get the materials, and let's go ahead and get into our very first time lapse. Alrighty, everybody, we got our first portion of the time lapse done. Hopefully it looked pretty cool. Hopefully the quality wasn't too crap for you. The first portion is done. We got the rolling hills looking pretty good. I still need to add detail and all that stuff, so don't worry about that. We'll add some trees, we'll add some cows, we'll add some fences, all that good stuff a little bit later. I ran out of materials on the back end over there, and I'll probably finish that up off camera. I still want to make that back end to look a little bit better. I didn't have that planned out for the time lapse, so I'll probably go in off camera, make that thing look better. We're gonna be adding trees and stuff like that, a tree line over there, so you won't be able to really see it anyways, but I just thought it'd be a good idea to show you guys that I didn't complete it, but I will in the future. So now let's talk about the second half of our time lapse for this episode. It's going to be running a little bit long, but I don't care. We're going to get this thing done. We're going to be building the biggest building that we have made so far in this world, which is going to be a barn. This isn't too big, it's not too fancy, and I think it'll match the area quite well. So this is going to be our awesome little barn. We have a layout here that I've set up to show you guys the size and kind of a little bit of what I want to do here, and also to give me like a basis to go off of before I start the time lapse. I think it's a good idea. So we'll have the main entrance right here. We'll have windows here and there and on all sides pretty much, just to give a little bit of light without using too many torches during the day, which I think will be nice. We'll eventually add some hidden lighting and lamps as soon as the 1.14 update comes out, which is going to be really awesome. I'll probably put a few stables in here because I have some horses that I had tied up to leads over by the stables that keep popping off the leads, or the leads keep popping off every time I leave the chunk. I think that's an error that Minecraft or Mojang has still not fixed quite yet, or maybe it's just an error in my world. I'm not totally sure. Like I said, not a technical Minecrafter. If anybody knows, let me know down in the comments below, because even if this is pre-recorded, I will have not checked it out. So let me know what you think. We have the main entrance, maybe a few horse stables. There will be a second level up here, and it'll be kind of a little pitched roof on either side, and I think it's going to look pretty cool. We'll have another door here, but it's going to be closed because I don't want any creepers or mobs coming through here. And eventually we'll have some more decorations. I was thinking maybe like a little chicken coop area over here to make things look a little bit more alive, and then a pathway coming down through there leading off to the other kingdom, as we already do have another pathway going to be leading off somewhere else as well. So I'm going to get started on this time lapse. Hope you guys enjoy this, and I will see you once we are all finished up with our very first barn build. there you have it, everybody. The barn is semi-complete. I've kind of been working on the pathways a little bit here, dragging some pathways over there as well, just plans for the future. I still need to come through here, and it's kind of dark in here, so every once in a while we get some spawns. Got to watch out. But I've been using it as a mushroom farm right now, but I need to lay the flooring in here. I want to use cobblestone, stone brick, mossy cobble, stuff like that, and then I'll add the detail-y bits like the stacks of wheat in here as well. The roof design was kind of a little bit of a problem area. I didn't really know what I wanted to do when I started the time-lapse, so I just figured I'd wing it. Came out pretty good, I think. You guys will let me know. I still maybe want to add a window up top here, like a little peaked roof window here to make things look a little bit more interesting to the eye. Not so flat, but for the most part, I think we're kind of complete with this thing. I might go off camera and do that, maybe test something out in a creative world to see how I like it. I also went off camera and added in the dirt over there that I misplaced. I'll show you guys real quick. Yeah, there you go. I got all the grass placed down. I still need to work on the terrain a little bit to make it a little bit more flowy into the vanilla Minecraft generation. And I'll probably go off camera and add a lot of the tree line and the trees and stuff like that there that I want to do, just because it's going to be a tedious task and I don't really want to make that an episode for you guys. I might come through and show you here and there like what I've been doing, but for the most part, that's not really an interesting part of the build. We're going to get some other builds in here, maybe a blacksmith here pretty soon, possibly building that little wheel cart that I had around here. I kind of tore it down. We have a windmill that we're going to build over here pretty soon as well. I feel like we've gotten a lot of work done so far, and maybe once we get the skelly farm going, we'll plan out a pathway to another area. But I hope you guys enjoyed our very first couple of little time lapses. I had a lot of fun doing them. Hopefully you guys enjoyed them. But I think that's where we're going to call this an episode. If you guys enjoyed this episode, make sure to leave a like, a comment, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you here next time on KingZee's Empire.